That's fine.
All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. We know Cap nations, the kings and priests. All right. We got well, first off, I want to give double honors to the elders of Masharah Yasharallah, who rule well. Peace and salutations to you brothers, the hopeful elect, who are trying to go out into the highways and byways, man, and wake up the elect so we can get the hell out of this captivity. Right? Peace and salutations to you sisters, man, out there as well. Right? Those sisters who are keeping the faith, man, hold it down in the home, supporting their brothers, man, that are going out into the highways and byways, man. Peace to you. Right? So today's lesson, man, keep your word, as the scriptures say, every word, every idle word shall be accounted for. You know what I'm saying? So it's important for us to keep our word, man. It's the Israelites, man. We ain't gotta be, you know, uh, uh, you know, not keeping our word and having a bad name in Israel, man. So I'm gonna pass it to Shatar Kadar, and we're gonna get it in. Shalom.
Shalom, shalom, Israel. This is Kadar of Nation of Kings and Priests. First and foremost, I want to say, call halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Let's give all honor and glory to the Most High through His only begotten Son. Come and put the Spirit on us tonight with this quick class and keep the word. Keep your word. Because we need that. We need to be doing that. Brothers want to say things, just idle, vain stuff out of their mouth and don't want to keep their word, man. We need to be keeping our word, man. Definitely keeping the word. If you made an agreement with the Most High, you need to be keeping that. Don't freaking lie. Keep what you the agreement that you made, the vow that you made to the Most High. Same thing if you made a vow to your brothers, you should be keeping that. There should be no at the last minute. Oh yeah, brother, I'm sorry, I couldn't do that, man. Bro, you just told me the other day that you was gonna do it. So you lied the whole time? We need to stop that, Yasharala. We need to wake up and stop doing the things that we know that's wrong, man. Keep our word, man. First piece I want to dive in is Psalms 50 and 14.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 50, verse 14. Offer unto God thanksgiving, and pay thy vows unto the Most High.
Pay your vows. If you offer a vow to the Most High God, you need to pay it. Pay your vows. He read
15. And call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me.
Call upon him in the day of trouble. Because the day of trouble is coming, Yasharala. We need to be keeping our word, man. Keeping our word with the Most High God, man. We need to be 100% accountable for what we say. Because when the Lord return, man, you think that, oh, you're going to say what you want to say to Yahweh Shai, man, it's going to be off with your head, man. Just like the kings did of old, you think Yahweh Shai ain't going to do the same when he return? It's off with your head, man. You're going to get put to death. Y'all think this is a game, man. You better be keeping your word, man. That's the only thing you got to live by. Because you can't go off of anything else. But your word holds out long, man. Your words and the works that you do. If you ain't doing work, then the only thing you got is your word. And if you ain't keeping both, man, I'm sorry, bro. Nobody ain't gonna deal with you. Keep going.
16. But unto the wicked God said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth?
What have you done with keeping his laws and doing his work? What have you done? How have you went out on the street and taught your people according to his statutes, according to his commandments? When have you done that? If you can't keep your word on the normal, the little small things, how the Most High gonna take your word when you claim that you come out to teach his people, to teach the lost sheep? So man, y'all gotta wake up, man. We gotta be keeping our word, man. That's the only thing that we got. We ain't got nothing else but that. Keep it.
17. Seeing thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind thee. When thou sawest a thief, then thou consentest with him, and hast been partaker with adultery.
This is what you rather deal with the heathens. You rather deal with brothers and sisters that's breaking the laws. This is what you content with. This is what you love to do. Then to keep your word, man. That's all you have to do is keep your word. But instead, the Most High had to put you out with a reprobate mind. Now you believe in the Arabs is Esau. Now you believe in all type of fables and doctrines because you couldn't keep your word, man. You couldn't be true to your word, especially a pact or vow that you made to the Most High. You couldn't even keep it. Let me get Leviticus 27:1.
Book of Leviticus, chapter 27, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When a man shall make a singular vow, the person shall be for the Lord by this estimation.
By your value, because that's what the word estimation means. By your value. If you make a vow to the Most High God, a singular vow, the Most High going to judge you off of your value. How much value has this brother been doing the work? How diligent has this brother been? Can I really take his word? If you constantly, oh yeah, brother, I'm gonna be out this Shabbat and never show up. I'm gonna be out the next Shabbat, never show up. The next Shabbat, never show up. By the time you get down to the 4th, 5th Shabbat, brothers is not believing you. If you do come out, all praise to the Most High. That's all we're gonna say. But to believe that you're gonna do that because of you constantly saying I'm not, or saying that you is and never show up, that's the same thing that how the Most High see you. You constantly say, oh, you're gonna go out and teach his people, and you never do. You're gonna be a keyboard Israelite. So the Most High judging you by your values. How much value did this brother put in? That's the same value I can take off of him making a vow to me, to the Most High. That's the same way the Most High gonna see it. That's the same way us brothers see it. Because you come and tell us, but you don't keep your word, man. You're not a man of your word. You ain't got no value. Because you're not staying accountable for what you say. If I say something, I should be a man of my word. Because that's the only thing I have. I should be a man of my word and be like, yeah, brother. If I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. But you got brothers and sisters in Yasharala, they feel like, oh, there has to be an ifs, ands, and buts about it. Or, oh, I'm not going to show up for this. Or I'm not going to do this. And you off. You supposed to be on keeping your word. If you said you're going to show up, you're going to show up. If you say you're going to do this for a brother or sister, you should do it for that brother or sister. Not last minute, oh yeah, brother, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. You got a whole $20 in your pocket. The brother or sister only asks for $5. You can't even give $5. after you promise weeks and weeks in advance that, oh yeah, I'm gonna give you that 5 out of that 20. And as you got your 20, you ain't giving that nigga nothing. I ain't giving that nigga nothing. I ain't giving neither one of them nothing. You're not a man of your word, man. You're not a keeper of your word. You making falsified information. You lying. You lying on to these brothers and sisters, just like you lied to the Most High. Yasharala love to do this. This is what they want to do. That's why the Most High judge offer your value. Give me Numbers 30:1.
Book of Numbers, chapter 30, verse 1. And Moses spake unto the heads of the tribe concerning the children of Israel, saying, This is the thing which the Lord hath commanded.
Keep going.
If a man vow a vow unto the Lord, or swear an oath to bind his soul with a bond, he shall not break his word.
He shall what?
He shall not break his word.
If you made a vow, you must not break your word. You should keep that vow, man. You better keep that thing, man. If you made a oath, a vow, and you did not keep it, man, you going off, man. You supposed to keep your word, man. That should not depart from your mouth. You need to be keeping the Most High's commandments, man. And the commandments, it tells you that we supposed to show love to one another as brethren. But you not keeping your word is not showing brotherly love. You're backbiting. You're going back on what you said. Because you're not doing what you claimed that you was going to do. You're not doing what was required of what you said. You just went back on what your whole plan and your whole agenda was. Keep going.
He shall do according to all that proceeded out of his mouth.
You must do all according to what proceeded out of your mouth, man. You supposed to be doing everything what you said. If you said you gonna give this, you supposed to gave that. Not yo, I'm gonna give $500. No, I got $500, so I'm gonna only give 3 or 2 or 1 or 50. You just totally went back on your word. You say you're gonna give 5, you should get that 5. Unless you going through something like you're going through something. But if you ain't going through nothing and you promise to get that 5, you should get that 5. And even then, I still say that, be a man of your word, man. That's the only best advice I can give. Be a man of your word. If you swear up and down that you're gonna do this class this day and you never show up to do it, be a man of your word, man. You should have been there to do it. That's what we need to be doing. That's the only thing that we got. Just be a man of your word. Continue.
Verse 3. If a woman also vow a vow unto the Lord, and bind herself by a bond, being in her father's house in her youth, and her father hear her vow, and her bond wherewith she hath bound her soul, and her father shall hold his peace at her, then all her vows shall stand, and every bond wherewith she hath bound her soul shall stand. But if her father disallows her in the day that he heareth, not any of her vows or of her bonds wherewith she hath bound her soul shall stand. The Lord shall forgive her, because her father disallowed her.
Boom. That letting you know, like, for our sisters, that's the only way for our sisters to get out of a vow. Brothers, you accountable for your vow. There ain't no getting out of it. You straight messed up. For the sisters, if she's a young sister and she's still living with her father, then she can get out of a vow. If her father be quiet, then the vow is stuck to her. But if her father speaks up on what the vow that she made, she can be forgiven for that vow. Because it was way above her head while she said that. She can be forgiven for it. I think there's more in that. But that's the breakdown of that to let you know that, oh, you can make a promise, a vow, a oath, but your father can break you out of that if he overheard you. He can stop it, and the Most High will forgive you, because they think this is a game. Making vows, that's dangerous, man. Making oaths and promises, that's dangerous, and you don't keep it, man. The Most High is likely to destroy you, man. Continue out.
And if she had at all an husband when she vowed, and uttered out of her lips wherewith she bound her soul, and her husband heard it, and held his peace at her in that day that he heard it, then her vow shall stand, and her bonds wherewith she bound her soul shall stand.
If this also goes into, if a woman has a husband, the same thing. If he heard her vow, he has the choice to either let that vow go through or cancel it, because obviously she don't know what she's asking for. She don't know the significance of it and how dangerous it is, because they think this is a game, man. When you only have your word and you go back on your word, man, the Most High holds that against you, man. He's looking at your value. This brother is not a man of his word. This sister is not a man of her word. She's not a woman of her word. They think this is a game, man. This is really getting jotted down, man. This is really strong right here. They don't understand that. Drop that. Let me get Genesis 23 and 21. They think this is a game. Oh, I mean Genesis 21 and 23. Salakia. Yeah, Genesis 21 and 23. Yeah, I forgot. There's no 23 and 21.
Book of Genesis, chapter 21, verse 23. Now therefore swear unto me here by Yahweh, that thou wilt not deal falsely with me, nor with my son, nor with my son's son, but according to the kindness that I have done unto thee, thou shalt do unto me, and to the land wherein thou hast sojourned.
So if you made a vow with the Most High, you need to keep it. If you made a promise, you need to keep it. Simple. You need to keep it. That's what you're supposed to be doing. If you made a vow or a oath or a promise to your brother, you need to keep it, man. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, man. You're supposed to be keeping what you said. That's your agreement. That's the bargain that you made with the Most High, or the bargain that you made with your brother or sister. You need to keep that. If you're not doing that, you're going off. Most High likely to destroy you for that. Yeah, the Most High likely to destroy you for that. Let me see. Nah, drop it. Let me get Salakia. 1 Samuel 1 and 11.
Hey, Salak, got a preset from Tazdak.
Okay, come.
1 John 2 and 5. But whosoever keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of Yahweh perfected. Hereby know we that we are in him. Allah
Yahweh Yahweh. Crazy part, I got that preset on this list. Wow.
How's Doc be doing that? Take a preset.
He did that one, man. He did that one. Let me get that 1 Samuel 1 and 11. Yeah, I see you, Tazdoc. I see you. Yeah, boy, I've been studying. Bring it out.
The book of 1 Samuel, chapter 1, verse 11. And she vowed a vow and said, O Lord of hosts, if thou wilt indeed look on the afflictions of thy handmaid, and remember me, and not forget thy handmaid, but wilt give unto thy handmaid a man child, then I will give him unto the Lord all the days of his life, and there shall no razor come upon his head.
See, this sister right here, she made a vow. I don't know if anybody's familiar with the book of Samuel. But this woman right here, Hannah, right? Hannah, she made a vow to the Most High God for her to give birth to a son. Later on, you find out the son is Samuel. That she wasn't going to allow the razor to touch his head. This is a vow that she made to him, and that he's going to be a servant of the Most High God and do what he says and obey him and do the Most High's will, and that a razor shall not touch his head. She kept that vow, because the more you read into the story, y'all can do that on your own time. The more you read into the story, you find out that this is what happens. Samuel grows up, he become a prophet of the Lord, and go out and do the work. Not his hair continues to grow. This man never had a razor to touch him. I think he was if I'm not mistaken, he was a Nazarite. And not a lick of hair touched him. He keeps the laws of the Most High God and do the work. So this is exactly how you got to see yourself. If you made a promise to the Most High, you need to keep that thing. You need to be doing what the Most High said. Blessed is the man that does that keep his promises, that keep his vows. Because the man that doesn't do it, he gonna surely be put to death, man. And this is no game, man. They think this is a joke. It's not a joke, man. This is the God of terrors, man. He don't mess around. When you think, oh, it's all love and games and la da da, nah, death can come your way at any moment. Give me Judges 11 and 29. Baba Shah. Bring that.
The book of Judges, chapter 11, verse 29. Then the Spirit of the Lord came upon Jephthah, and he passed over Gilead and Manasseh, and passed over Mizpeh of Gilead, and from Mizpeh of Gilead he passed over unto the children of Ammon.
Keep going.
And Jephthah vowed a vow unto the Lord, and said, If thou shalt without fail deliver the children of Ammon into my hands, then it shall be that whatsoever cometh forth of the doors of my house to meet, then I return in peace from the children of Ammon.
Stop. Jephthah, which is a king of Israel during Jerusalem time, he was a king. I think he had, if I'm not mistaken, he had the longest reign out of all the kings, besides Solomon and David. But he made a vow to the Most High God. If the Most High would deliver the Amorites into his hands, excuse me, meaning slay them, that he may kill them and put them to death or the edge of the sword, that the first thing that comes through his doors as his house, he will sacrifice it in the name of the Most High God. He will kill it in the name of the Most High God, whatever's the first thing come out of his house. Now, I want all you brothers and sisters to remember that. Remember that key thing, what he just said right there. Continue on.
Say, when I return in peace from the children of Ammon, shall surely be the Lord's, and I will offer it up for a burnt offering.
You see, he gonna offer whatever comes through that door up for a burnt offering. So I need y'all to remember that. Continue.
So Jephthah passed over unto the children of Ammon to fight against them, and the Lord delivered them into his hand. And he smote them from error, even till thou came to Minnith.
So he killed them. He slaughtered all of them. The Most High did what the Most High did what he asked. He asked for them to be delivered into his hand, meaning to be put to death, destroyed. And that's what the Most High did. He put them in his hand so he may destroy them. Keep going.
And he smote from the error, even thou to Minnith, even 20 cities, and unto the plain of the vineyard, with a very great slaughter. Thus the children of Ammon were subdued before the children of Israel.
Mm-hmm.
And Jephthah came to Mizpeh unto his house, and behold, his daughter came out.
His who?
His daughter came out.
His who?
His daughter came out.
Man, the first person. So I hope everybody remember what he said, right? He made a vow. He said the first thing that comes through his door, he gonna put them to death on by sacrifice on the burnt offering as a burnt offering. The first person to come out of his house after he just wiped out the Amorites, put them in captivity and stuff, and bonded them up. First person to come out is his daughter. So you know what this man got to do? Continue.
His daughter came out to meet him in timbers and with dance, and she was his only child.
She was his only what?
She was his only child.
On his only child that he got to put to death. Continue.
Beside her, he had neither son nor daughter. And it came to pass when he saw her that he rent his clothes and said, Alas, my daughter, thou hast brought me very low, and thou art one of them that trouble me. For I have opened my mouth unto the Lord, and I cannot go back.
You see, he made a promise, a vow to the Most High God. He can't even turn back what he said. He got to keep his word. He told the Most High God that he gonna put the first thing to death that comes through his door, and it was his daughter. See how this thing ain't? This is no game, man. And they think this is a game. This man gotta keep that word, man. But let's see if he does. Also, the key thing, this man, when he realized that he made that vow, he can't take it back. This man ripped his clothes off and cried. He ain't got no other choice. Because he realized the stupidity of what he did. What he said, he just ran off his mouth. That's why you got to control what you say. Continue.
And she said unto him, My father, if thou hast opened thy mouth unto the Lord, do to me according to that which hath proceeded out of thy mouth.
Stop. You see how, oh man, you see how powerful this sister is? She said straight up, she told him, if you said what you said, do to me what you said. So she didn't even care, even if it was going to cost her a life. She didn't care. As long as she do what the Most High God told her. As long as he does what the Most High God, what the promise that he made to the Most High God. As long as he get that done. She put the Most High first over her own life. Continue.
For as much as the Lord hath taken vengeance for thee of thy enemies, even of the children of Ammon. And she said unto her father, Let this thing be done for me. Let me alone 2 months, that I may go up and down unto the mountains and bewail my virginity, I and my fellows.
So she basically begged her father to let her give her some time so that she can hang out with her friends and purify her virginity and marinate in her youthfulness and stuff like that. Which that's not the vow that he made, but the more we read, the more we find out that he let her go and do it. Keep going.
And he said, Go. And he sent her away for 2 months.
For how long?
For 2 months.
He sent her away for 2 months when the vow that he made, so that man already broke his value. His value depleted. It completely dropped. Because this man said the time they come through the door, he was going to kill them. He was going to kill them on the spot. But he let her go away for 2 months to marinate in her virginity. Continue.
And she went with her companions and bewildered her virginity upon the mountains. And it came to pass at the end of 2 months that she returned unto her father, who did with her according to his vow which he had vowed. And she knew no man, and it was a custom in Israel that the daughter of Israel went yearly to lament the daughters of Jephthah, the Gileadite 4 days in a year.
You see? So they had to celebrate it. The daughters of Israel had to celebrate the death of her or what happened with her whole storyline. They had to celebrate that for what happened to the sister because she died in the name of the Lord. Even though her father didn't do exactly what he promised, he still got the job done. He did do the job, which is killing his daughter. He did that. And she never knew no man. She literally was never married. And this sister died from the blabbering of her father's mouth, letting you know how much you think that these vows or these promises that you make to your brothers or the Most High God, you think this is a game, man. This is no game, man. The brothers of old, our forefathers, our ancestors, they knew if you said something, you better be a man of your word. You better keep it, or the Most High will destroy you. Let's prove that. Give me Ecclesiastes 5:4. I need it in NIV Bible shop. Oh, matter of fact, Cap, Salakia. Cap or Shatar might call it.
I'm getting it. You
Okay,
said 5 and what?
5:4, but in the NIV.
All right, Con.
I just thought about it. I gotta get it in the NLV.
NIV.
You might as well get me the Matthew 12:37 and hold it. Damn, my shit.
Hey, hold on. Grab that scripture because my thing is not going to the NIV. Hold on.
Okay, come. Yeah, we got it in KJV. I just wanted it in NIV because it was a little bit more clear. Matter of fact, just get 5 and 6 in the ISV, the ISV, and that's what it is. Yeah, international version or something like that.
You said 5 and 6 on the NIV or
On ISV, something like that.
shit.
What scripture?
Ecclesiastes 5 and 6 ISV.
I got the NIV.
Okay, con.
All right. Ecclesiastes 5 and 6.
Jump up to 4. Jump up to 4.
Okay, verse 4.
Con.
When you make a vow to the Most High, do not delay to fulfill it. He has no pleasure in fools. Fulfill your vow.
You see that? The Most High has no pleasure in fools, man. If you make a vow, you best to fulfill that vow, man. You better not play with the Most High, man. You can be a fool and not fulfill the Most High's vow and be put to death, man. The Most High ain't playing no games, man. You better keep your word, man. If you said that, you better keep it, man, and stop playing around and think this is a game. Most High ain't playing no games, man. You better keep your word. And that's it. Thus say the Lord. Keep going, Baba Shah Salak.
It is better not to make a vow than to make one and not fulfill it.
It's better not to make a vow than to make one and not fulfill it. Simple as that. It's worse when you make it and not fulfill it, man, because you 9 out of 10 might be put to death for it. And that's foolishness. My caller, did you get the 5 and 6 in the ISB? Did you find it?
I was gonna do the Christian Standard Bible.
What it says in that one? I don't know.
It says Ecclesiastes 5 and 7.
5 and 6.
It says, "Do not let your mouth bring guilt on you, and do not say in the presence of the messenger, that it was a mistake, why would God be angry with your words and destroy the work of your hands? That was verse.
Yeah, Cap. Yeah, nah. Cap, read it in the NIV. You forget it. Because I don't
All
know what
right,
that means.
Ecclesiastes in the Bible, NIV 5 and 6. Like, do
Yeah.
not let your mouth lead you into sin, and do not
Mm-hmm.
protest, the temple messenger. My vow was a mistake. Why should the Most High be angry at what you say and destroy the work of your hands?
Destroy everything that you hold dear to you. The Most High will destroy that if you make a vow to the Most High and you don't keep it. And then try to beg to the angels or the messenger to tell them, oh, you made a mistake when you made that vow. And expect the Most High not to be angry for you making that vow and not put you to death. Most High will put you to death for that. You need to be keeping that vow. Slakia, one of y'all about to say something?
Uh,
Okay, Con. Yeah, you need to be keeping that vow. Most High will put you to death for little or nothing. And you think this is a game, man. This is no game. The Most High will slaughter you for that. Keep your word. Keep your word, man. Don't go back on it, man. Because what else do we got? We got the works and our word. If you ain't keeping the works, if you ain't doing enough of the works, then your word will be second to none if you ain't keeping that. And guess what? Your value drops because you have value. So if you're not keeping keeping your word or doing the works, man, you might well say your stock market on your value is at zero. You know what that means? It's done. It's over for you. So keep enduring, man. Keep doing this work, man. Keep going out there teaching these people, man. Keep your word along the way. If you tell a brother something, you better be a man of your word and actually do it. Don't procrastinate. Don't be like, No, keep your word. Do what you said you're going to do. Don't be a liar or a hypocrite. Bring down what I told you, Baba Shah.
Matthew chapter 12, verse 37. For by the words that shall be justified, and by the words shall thou be condemned.
So by your word shall you be justified. If you keep that, you're going to be justified by it. But if you lie on your word, you will be condemned. Your word will condemn you. You will be destroyed for your words. That's why you need to be justified by your words. Because if you said it, you should be doing it. If you don't do what you said, then death and destruction is coming for you, man. So you need to be doing that, man. They think, oh, you need one without the other. No, you need your word to back up while you doing the works. So your value can be higher and higher. They don't understand that. They like to put everything else over keeping their word. Give me Matthew 5 and 28. Bring it out.
Look at Matthew chapter 5, verse 28. But I say unto you, that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her, have committed adultery with her already in his heart.
In his mind, he have committed adultery already in his mind against this woman, because he looked at her to lust after her. He made a vow in his head to sleep with this woman. Another form of vow. Continue.
And if thy right eye offend thee, pluck it out.
So if your right eye offends you, the thing that causes you to commit these sins, if your tongue causes you to make vows and you not keeping them, pluck that thing out. Cut that thing off. Continue. Not physically, spiritually. Just got to make sure I put that out there, because brothers will hear that and the scripture said, "Cut my tongue out." Like, no, no, you was going off. You was going off. It's spiritual. It's not talking about physical. He going out.
Oh,
God.
if thy if thy right eye offend thee, pluck it out and cast it from thee. For it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not thy whole body should be cast into hell.
And not the whole body should be cast into damnation. I read it for one part to be destroyed and the whole body to be destroyed. I rather lose my tongue from making these wicked these vows and I'm not keeping them. Then for me to lose my whole body for me keep vowing and I'm lying on my vows. I'm lying on what I'm saying. That's something that a foolish man would do. But as the righteous, as the just, as the brothers that's keeping the Most High God's laws, statutes, commandments, and sisters to the best of their abilities, you should be first ones to do this. At any moment, if you know that something's leading you off, you're supposed to cut that thing off. Stop that. Get rid of it. Then for you to destroy the whole body because you want to bring leaven into the fold. Continue, Op.
And if thy right hand offend thee, cut it off and cast it from thee. For it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not that thy whole body should be cast into hell.
That's right. It's better for one of our members to perish than for thy whole body to be destroyed. Then your whole body. You need to look at that. Man, I'd rather get rid of this than for the whole me or the whole congregation to be wiped out because of what I did. Keep the Most High God's law, statutes, commandments, man. Keep your word. Keep your word, man. Stop going back on your word. Keep it. Keep your freaking word, man. That's what you need to be doing. Give me Job 31 and 1 to 6. Baba Kasha. Yo, Baba Kasha, I gotta run it. Bring it out. 1, read all the way to 6. But read 1 first.
Book of Job, chapter 31, verse 1. I made a covenant with my eyes. Why then should I think upon a maid? For what portion of God is this from above, and what inheritance of the Almighty from on high?
Mm-hmm.
Is not destruction to the wicked, and a strange punishment to the workers of iniquity? Does not he see my ways and count all my steps? If I say, if I have walked with vanity, or if thy foot have hasted to deceit, let me be weighed in an even balance, that God may know my integrity.
That the Most High may know my integrity. Because if I make a covenant with my eyes with a woman, that's the same thing as me making vows with brothers or sisters and I don't keep them. That's the same thing. You gotta be evaluated. Let the Most High evaluate me to see if I have integrity. Is I'm actually gonna do what He says, or am I going to make excuses, or I'm gonna lie, or I'm gonna backbite? You need to be evaluated. Evaluate yourself, let alone wait until the Most High evaluate you. Cause boy, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want the Most High to evaluate me. I mean, Most High forbid, cause man, you gonna be destroyed. You need to evaluate yourself, or at least let the brothers around you evaluate you. Cause boy, you let the Most High evaluate you, you might be put to death, man. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. We need to be keeping the Most High God's laws and keep our word, man. That's the only thing that's gonna keep us going. You don't keep your word, man. You're gonna be put to death, man. Simple. Get me Proverbs 20 and 25. Okay, shop. It's gonna have to
Hey, hold on a second. I got another precept.
All right, come.
This is Job 27 and verse 5. God forbid that I should justify you. Till I die, I will not remove mine integrity from me.
Law, y'all about y'all shop. Good precept, good precept. Y'all bear with me real quick. Technical difficulty.
So I'm gonna bring out a precept. This is Matthew chapter 12, verses 36 and 37. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give an account thereof in the day of judgment. So if you acting, deceitful and you're not standing by your word, what do you think is going to happen? It literally says every idle word. This goes with the backbiting. This goes with, the vows. This goes with the lying, you know. So these are things that you're going to be judged on, man. Right? Verse 37. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned. Right? So either the words that you speak, the vows that you give, are gonna justify you or condemn you. Right?
Come.
Right.
That's right. That's right. You got that Proverbs 20 and 25? Bring it out when you're ready. Come on.
Say the book of Proverbs, chapter 20, verse 25. It is a snare to the man who devoureth that which is holy, and after vows to make inquiry.
Oh, get in Slakia, Cap. Get that Proverbs 20 and 25 in NIV. I don't know if you still got it up. Hello?
Salakia, Proverbs what?
20 and 25 in the NIV. Salakia.
All right, 20 and all right. This is Proverbs 20 and 25 in the NIV. It is a trap to dedicate something rashly and only later to consider one's vows.
Mm-hmm. So you will be destroyed if you made a vow and then realized that you was wrong for making that vow because you knew you couldn't keep it. So you need to not make a vow. If you know you can't keep something, don't make a vow. Then you need to tell the brother or sister that you can't keep it. So you just need to not make a vow. Just tell the truth. Then rather than make a vow unrashly or quick with it, and you knew you couldn't keep it, because now you'll be going off. You're gonna be destroyed for that. You'll be destroyed for that. So we need to not do that, because we'll be going off if we do so. This will make the Most High angry at us, and will not intend be destroyed for it. So we need to keep our word, man, and stop playing around. This ain't no joke, man. We need to keep our word, man. This is what's going to save us. Because like I said, I've been saying it since the beginning of the video. What do we got besides our word in the works? We have nothing else. If we don't be a man of our word or a woman of our word, guess what? It's nothing. Our value completely plummets. So we need to be a man or a woman of our word. Give me that real quick, Baba Shaw. The Deuteronomy 23 and 21. Bring it out when you're ready.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23, verse 21. When thou shalt vow a vow unto the Lord thy God, thou shalt not slack to pay it, for the Lord thy God will surely require it of thee, and there will be sin in thee.
It will be sin in you if you do not pay your vow. If you slack up, guess what? You're going to be in sin. You're going to be destroyed. Most High will hold that against you. Keep reading out.
But if thou shalt forbear to vow, it shall be no sin in thee.
So if you basically, if you do not make a vow or not run off your mouth to make a vow, you'll be in the clear. But if you run off your mouth and just yapping, if you one of them brothers that just be yapping and yap yourself into making a vow, you going off, bro. And you know you can't pay it, you going off. Most High will not let that slide. And you need to know this. Stop procrastinating. The Most High will hold that against you. Because you think this is a game, and it's no game, man. We need to stop playing around. Keep your word. Keep your word, especially if you made it to the Most High. Definitely if you made it to your brothers. You need to be keeping your word, man. And that's it. Oh, you had a precept. Oh, come on. All right, continue. Slack it. One more verse. One more precept.
23. That which is gone out of thy lips, thou shalt keep and perform, even a free will offering according as thou hast vowed unto the Lord thy God, which thou hast promised with thy mouth.
Man, you made a promise with your mouth. You have to keep that. Don't be letting stuff just run through your lips and you don't hold on to it because you one of them blabbermouth brothers. You need to be keeping your word, man. Keep what you said. Stop playing around thinking it's a game. Oh, I'm just gonna say that nobody take me serious. Man, the Most High taking you serious and he clocking down your value, man. And all you're doing is messing yourself up. Y'all think this is a game, man. This is no game. Just run off your mouth. You better stop doing that, brothers and sisters. Whoever's doing that, y'all better stop. But the Most High gonna hold that against you, man. And that's no game. And with that, I want to say, call Allah Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem Rakakadah. And this Kadar of Nation of Kings. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.